Hello, YouTube. We are coming to you today from TheGameCapital, and we are opening some new Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames. This is the newest set of Pokemon. It will be available on August 7th for pre-release stores like us, but for your big box retailers, you will have to wait until August 11th to get these cards. There's lots of cool stuff in this set, so I don't want to delay too much more. Let's just get right on into the unboxing. Very excited to see what we've got in this set. There's, of course, the Charizards that everyone is chasing after, and I hope we get to see one in this box, but if not, the cool thing about the Scarlet Violet cards is that there's plenty of other stuff that we could hit. Lots of special illustration rares, lots of full art supporters, all that good stuff. So here's the box itself. You can see our boy Charizard is on the front. We've got Tyranitar with the light bulb up on the top. We do have Revavroom on the side here, and we got Dragonite on the opposite side with the dragon hat for terrestrialization. Very nice. It looks like those are probably going to be the pack arts. So, yep, we got Dragonite, Revavroom, Tyranitar, and of course the Dark Charizard, which I'm hoping we see in this one. Let's see what we got inside here. This is our first pack of Obsidian Flames. Looks like we have the black border codes. All of the Paldea Evolved was black border code, so it looks like it might be the same for this one as well. So our first pack here, we'll go a little slow to start, and then we will go faster as we get through the box and we get used to what we have in here. We have a Baltoy with a Rowlet in the background. A really light Rowlet. It's like almost yellow. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a yellow Rowlet. I don't even think shiny Rowlet looks like that. We have a Carvana, Lechonk, Fungus, Dartrix, Frogadier, Stunfisk. Cody will be happy there's a Frogadier in this set. Excadrill is our first reverse holo. Togedemaru is our next reverse holo. So a pair of steel type reverse holos. And our first rare, we have a Thunderous holo rare. Very nice. This one might see a little bit of competitive play, I'm thinking. It protects your bench Pokemon while it's in the active spot, and it can do 140 for 2 energies, which is not bad. We also got a basic grass energy. So the packs look like they're set up the same as the previous Scarlet and Violet packs, of course. We've got 2 reverse holos, a bunch of commons and uncommons, and then the holo rare at the very end. So we have in this one a Paldean Wooper, another Baltoy, another Carvana, another Lechonk, interesting, Skarmory, Espeon for the uncommon, Sharpedo, another Carvana, this one a reverse holo, Hiroki reverse holo, and, ooh, our first hit of the box, a full art, terrestrialized Vespiquen EX. That is looking real nice. It's got the ghost hat, it looks like, rather than the typical psychic one that you would see on a terrestrialized psychic type. That's interesting. So we've had a couple of terrestrialized psychic type Pokemon now. We've had Dedenne, Slowking, and in this set we got Vespiquen, and we've covered all the different ones that would be psychic type in the trading card game. Dedenne is a fairy type, so its terrestrialization has the fairy hat, the little heart. Slowking itself is a psychic type, and then the Vespiquen is now ghost. We got all the different types covered. Vespiquen is also cool. I don't know if anyone is a super veteran of the game like I am, but this is a bit of a callback to the Delta species era from way, way back in the day. Vespiquen here, even though it is a grass type Pokemon, it is a psychic type after it is terrestrialized. And this is the first set where we've seen Pokemon be a different type than they normally would be in the card game, thanks to terrestrialization. So that is really cool to see. The Vespiquen still takes grass energies to use its attack like it would normally, but its typing is still psychic. So it's a really cool mechanic they got there. Next packs. We have a Nose Pass. Litwick. Audino. Charmander. Ooh, that's really nice art on that Charmander. It's got the little fire swirl going around it. Really cool. Salazzle. Wugtrio. Kangaskhan. Reverse Hollow. Rhyme, the rapper. Really like this character in the game. Town Store. Another Reverse Hollow. These are really interesting. And then a Metal EX. A little hit in this pack as well. You can see it's still got that sparkle effect that is so prominent in the Scarlet and Violet cards. Really nice. Love the art on that card too. It's got the lightning bolts coming out of the picture. That's awesome. So this is probably just a coincidence, but in each of our first 3 packs, we've had matching reverse hollow types. Our first one had 2 steel types. The next one had 2 water types, and this one had 2 trainers. Very intriguing. All right, we have a Fungus, Nosepass, Litwick, Audino, Linoon, Darmanitan, Dartrix, Scizor Reverse. This is one that might see play in the competitive game. Scizzor's got a really cool punishing scissors attack. Does more for each ability your opponent has in play. Phantump is the next reverse, and we have a Entei for the rare. Running throughout the land. Really cool. All right, we're going to go just a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker. I might still try to highlight some of these commons just in case. Ooh, that Finizen might end up seeing some play too. Finizen is a really cool one. Might highlight some of them. We got an Umbreon. Vulpix reverse. Charmeleon reverse. Another matching reverse hollow pack. And a Claydol for the rare. Another Charmander. Frogadier, Stunfisk, Salazzle. We got a Varoom, a Clefairy, and a Darkrai. It's a really dark picture, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's pretty cool. Entei, reverse, Darkrai, reverse, and a Togekiss for the rare. Yeah, this set will have a lot of cool stuff, and I'm very excited to see how popular this set ends up being. So like I said, I think there's a little bit of something for everyone in here. There's definitely some cool competitive cards. There's some cool collector stuff with the illustration rares, so I'm excited to see what everyone thinks of it. Oh, we got one of them! Charizard EX Hyper Rare, the gold secret rare version of our terrestrialized Charizard. Let's go. Charizard EX, the gold secret rare. That looks simply amazing. I'm not going to lie to you, when I first saw the image of this card, I was not that big of a fan, but seeing it in person looks way better than the image online does. It looks so much better. Oh my goodness. I think something they can't really capture in the online image is like the sparkle. I don't know if it comes through in the camera very well either, but like the sparkle that you get on the gold cards and the SIRs makes them look so much better. They do it great for the effect, and I think this gold Charizard actually looks really sick. It's got more red on it too than I thought it would. The like crystal part of the Charizard, it's like really red actually. That actually makes it look it like blends better with the gold or something. I don't know what it is, but it just looks way better in person. That is a nice looking Charizard. Holy cow. Well, it is going to be tough to top that as this box goes on, but I'm going to give it my best shot here. Oh my goodness. Gold secret rare Charizard. I was not expecting we would get one of those. We got a Swablu reverse. Ooh, we got a Lechonk illustration rare. Our first illustration rare of the box. That is adorable. Look at that Lechonk. He's snoozing in the sun. Got a little food bowl. That is super cute. Oh, by the way, our rare in the last pack with the Charizard, I forgot to say, was the Palafin, which I think might be pretty cool. And in this one, we got a Gita. I did not realize Gita was going to be a holo rare in this set. I kind of just saw that it was a trainer, and I was like, yeah, it'll be an uncommon. But that is not the case. That might drive the price of that card up a little bit. Because Gita is another one that might see some competitive play. And in the past, typically, anytime we've had a playable trainer that is a holo rare, something like Getsis, for example, from the Black-White era, they're a little bit more expensive than you might expect. Scizor is the rare for this pack here. Oh, we got something here. I didn't do a very good job of concealing this pack. We can see we got something. We got a Pidgeotto, a Poppy, and an Ice-Q EX. Another terrestrialized one, similar to the Delta species. Ice-Q would normally be a water type, thanks to its water and ice typing. Or, I think it's just ice, actually, in the video game. But it is a fire type here on its trading card. Still needing water energies, but it's a fire type, and it's weak to water down on the left, as you can see, just like a normal fire type Pokemon would be. All right, we have a Stunfisk, Stenny, and another Claydol rare. Thundurus reverse, Barboach reverse, and a Clefable EX. I'm interested to see if this will see any play. Its ability is good, giving Pokemon with Psychic Energy on them, rather, free retreat. And then 170 for 3. Being able to shuffle your energies around your side of the field is never usually a bad thing. There's also a Clefairy that does more damage for each psychic energy in play. So ironically, you could like use the Clefables to slowly whittle away at your opponents, save your psychic energies, and then you could finish them off with a Clefairy. Kind of the opposite of what happens in most Pokemon games, I would say. Houndstone reverse and an Entei. So I missed a reverse actually in our pack of cards here. Hang on a second. Oh, there it is. It is the Umbreon was the other reverse. It's so hard to see the dark type reverse holo. You can like barely see it in the camera. It's not really any more prominent in person. We have a fighting type Toedscruel in this set, as well as the grass type EX. Solrock reverse, Toxel reverse, and a Toxtricity holo rare. Toxtricity's got an attack similar to the old Rainbow Road Xerneas. I don't know if it'll see any play, but it's cool. It's a cool and like different effect in the TCG. It doesn't come through too often. Meltan reverse, Oinkologne reverse, and a Togekiss for another rare. All right, after this one, we are halfway through the box. Poltegeist reverse. Love to see it. My favorite Sword and Shield Pokemon, Poltegeist. Bonsly, our first Bonsly. I don't know if you know this. This is our first Bonsly card since the Diamond and Pearl era. It has quite literally been 15 years, 15 plus years since we have seen a Bonsly be printed in the trading card game. So that is really cool to see. We got a reverse holo Bonsly for our first Bonsly. And another Palafin. And quite a few duplicates of the rares already. I wonder if there's not that many in this set, or if we're just unlucky. Or lucky, depending on how you view it. Yeah, with Bonsly being printed in this set, that means that the only Pokemon that has been printed less times than Bonsly now, I believe, is Mantike, which also we have not seen printed since the Diamond and Pearl era. So if you ever go online and look up the price of the Diamond and Pearl era Mantike, it's a little pricier than you'd expect, which makes sense because every person who wants to try and collect a master Pokedex of every single Pokemon that's out there, they have to buy that specific Mantike. There's no other option for them. So the demand is just a little bit higher. Trevenant reverse, Audino reverse, and a Darkrai rare once again. I think that's our first Dynamo. Arctic, Charmeleon, Linoon reverse, Pawniard reverse. Ooh, and another full art. Absol EX. Wow, that looks great. The background on that Absol is really cool. Like a Starry Night thing going on. That looks great. Absol is such a cool Pokemon too. I always liked it since ever since I played the 3rd generation Pokemon games. I loved Absol. I remember seeing the Elite Four member had it, and I looked up where to find it in the Pokedex, and I was like, what? I've never seen an Absol over here. You have to find it right by Winona's gym in Fortree. It's a really hard one to find, and once you do find it, it's also pretty hard to catch. It's a cool Pokemon. That looks great. That is a really, really good card right there. I like that. Houndoom reverse. Ooh, we got a Larvitar illustration rare. That's kind of cute. Sitting at its little pile of rocks. That's cute. We have another Claydol for the rare. I think that's our 3rd Claydol. So many duplicates in the regular rares. I wonder if that'll be common in these boxes, or again, if we're just getting a lot more duplicates than normal. Very intriguing. Dolive reverse, Graveyard reverse, and a Miraidon EX. Regular art. That looks pretty great. Holy cow. That one seems a little bit more sparkly than the other ones. Maybe it's just like the shine down here. I don't know what it is. That seems a little bit more sparkly. That looks great, though. I don't think this one is quite as strong as the other Miraidon EX from Scarlet and Violet base set, but I guess I don't need a top loader. But the Techno Turbo attack is definitely interesting. 150 and attach a basic lightning to one of your bench Pokemon is not bad. That is definitely not bad. All right, we have Arven, Herdier, and a Scovelin. Scovelin brings back a really cool ability. Its ability says as long as this Pokemon is in play, this is a grass and a fire type, so it is both types simultaneously. We don't see too many of those cards. We've got, like in Steam Siege, they printed some Pokemon that were a couple types, but since then they've only done it as an ability, and they've only done it a couple times. I think there's a Gallade from Cosmic Eclipse that's Psychic and Fighting. And then we have the Hoopa EX promo that's Psychic and Dark. But we don't see it very often anymore. Another Thunderous for our rare. Scyther. Lunatone, which might be cool. And a Togekiss. Lunatone's got a cool effect. If you got Lunatone and Solrock, your Pokemon are protected from the effects of stadiums. You can potentially just ignore your opponent's path to the peak. That's a really cool effect to see printed. Cleffa, Blossom, and another Scizor rare. Charmander reverse. Oh! An SIR Gita special illustration rare. Holy cow! What a box! Toxtricity, the rare, but let me get this in a sleeve and a top loader. That looks incredible. We've got Gita, the champion of the Paldea region. Or I guess there's technically multiple champions. Anyone can achieve champion rank, but she's the final test before you become champion of the Paldea region. Super sparkly. I love that background. It's like reading a book. She's got another one right below. That's great. What an amazing art. That looks simply incredible. I was really happy in Scarlet and Violet to see that they gave supporters some more love with some alternate, kind of like alternate arts in the special illustration rares. And this just looks amazing. Another amazing supporter for the pile from Scarlet and Violet. Simply awesome. Great to see. This is a really good box. Charizard and a special illustration rare Gita. That is awesome. If all boxes from Obsidian Flames are this good, I would be okay with that. We got an Entei for the rare in that pack. Boongus, Tynamo, another Gita Hollow Rare. Paldean Wooper, Togepi, and another Scovelin for the rare. Larvitar, Glimmet. We have another Claydol. I think we have a full play set of 4 Claydols out of this box now. Spoink, Pidgey, and another Melmetal EX. We even got a duplicate out of the regular EX section. Interesting. Not a bad one, though. This Melmetal is really cool. Lillipup, Cryogonal, and we got a Togekiss. Just a couple more packs left. I wonder if we've got any other hits left in store. We have Bellybolt, an illustration rare Gloom. Also a Darkrai for the Hollow Rare once again. That is really cool art right there. That's really interesting. Very different from a lot of the other art styles, but that's so detailed. There's so much different, like, colors. You got Weedles down in the corner, different plant. That looks amazing. This kind of reminds me of the movie Avatar and, like, the really, like, lush forests they've got in there. It's, like, same kind of concept, I feel like. That looks great. All right, in our last pack of the box, we have a Litwick. We have a Yungoos, Charmander, Dratini, Stunfisk, Umbreon, Poppy, Larvesta, Reverse Hollow, Gumshoes, Reverse Hollow, and a Palafin is the last rare of the box. All right, let me just do a quick review for everyone here at the very end. We got quite a few hits here, as well as a lot of duplicates out of the rares. So we have, out of one box of Obsidian Flames, for illustration rares, we have Gloom, Larvitar, and Lechonk. For the regular EXs, I think we got 5 of them. We have a Melmetal, and another Melmetal. Then we have Miraidon, Clefable, Terastallized Ice Cube. For our full arts, or ultra rares as they are now called in the Scarlet Violet era, we have an Absol EX, which looks so good, and a Terastallized Vespiquen EX. Our special illustration rare was the Gita supporter card. And of course, the star of the show, hyper rare Charizard EX terrestrialized. You can't even see the dark hat because it's hiding behind the Charizard EX in the, like, evolves from Charmeleon box it's got right next to the Charmeleon here. That's really funny. But there you have it. There is a box of Obsidian Flames. Let us know in the comments below what you think about the pull rates of this set. I think they look pretty good. 4 textures, 3 illustration rares, and some EXs as well. 3 illustration. I feel like most of the Scarlet Violet Paldea Evolved boxes I've opened have only had 2 or 3, so I don't know if this is on the high end or not. But if we could get like at least 3 in all the boxes going forward, that'd be really cool. A lot of the illustration rares have been the harder ones to pull because there's so many of them, but you get so few illustration rares in a box. But anyways, let us know what you think of the pull rates below. Let us know what you think of the hits below. Let us know what you think your chase card is going to be out of this set. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hopefully we will see you at the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!